Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Mastering English with Podcasts. Today, we're talking about something really important for anyone chasing a goal, whether it's learning English or achieving something big in life. Why you should celebrate small success. Why do those tiny wins matter? Let's dive in.
Absolutely. It's easy to get lost in the big picture, but celebrating those little steps can be what keeps you going.
So, Ricky, why do you think celebrating small success helps us stay on track with our goals?
Well, it's all about motivation, right? When you acknowledge small wins, you remind yourself that you're making progress. It keeps you energized and excited about moving forward. Imagine if you're learning English and one day you finally remember a new word you've been struggling with. That's a win! Celebrate it!
Exactly. It's like giving yourself fuel to keep going. It's not just about reaching the big goal, it's about staying on the path.
Now, let's talk about how we can actually recognize small successes. Sometimes people feel like they're not improving at all, right? But there are always small signs, like understanding a new phrase, finishing a short conversation in English, or even listening to this podcast and picking up a new tip.
Yes, and these small achievements may seem minor, but they're actually huge steps. Like when I was learning a new language, every time I understood a native speaker, it felt like a little victory. These moments help you realize that you're getting better day by day.
True. And once you start noticing these, it builds confidence. What are some small wins you've noticed recently in your own English learning journey? Comment below and let us know.
Now, let's discuss why we shouldn't just focus on big goals, like becoming fluent in English, but instead break them down into smaller, more achievable tasks.
Yes. If you think about the big goal too much, it can feel overwhelming. But if you break it down, like, today I'll learn 5 new words, or this week I'll have a short conversation in English, it feels more doable. And when you achieve that small task, celebrate it. Reward yourself.
Exactly. It's about enjoying the journey, not just the destination. When you accomplish a small task, like finishing a chapter of a book in English, celebrate it with a treat. Maybe some ice cream or a fun movie. But let's be real. Following our dreams can be tough, right? Whether it's learning English or achieving a career goal, there are practical difficulties.
Yes, like time constraints, fear of failure, or comparing yourself to others. For example, many English learners feel discouraged when they make mistakes or don't see immediate progress.
That's such a common struggle. But here's a trick. Every mistake you make is a step forward. Instead of thinking, I messed up, think I just learned something new. It's a mindset shift.
Exactly. I remember a friend who would always feel down because he didn't sound like a native speaker. But once he started celebrating small wins, like pronouncing a word correctly or finishing a full conversation in English, he gained confidence.
So how can we actually celebrate these small successes in real life? Let's give our listeners some simple tricks or hacks.
One of the easiest ways is to write it down. Keep a journal of your daily wins, no matter how small. Did you learn a new grammar rule today? Write it down and maybe reward yourself with a break or your favorite snack.
I love that. You could also share your success with a friend or a study partner. Just saying it out loud and getting positive feedback can feel like a celebration.
Exactly. Even something simple like taking a few minutes to reflect on how far you've come is a great way to celebrate. And in terms of English learning, maybe record yourself speaking and listen to how much you've improved over time.
Or give yourself little challenges, like, if I can use these 5 new words in a sentence today, I'll treat myself. What about you? Have you celebrated a small success recently? Maybe you finally had a short conversation in English or finished reading an article in English. Share with us in the comments.
Yes, we'd love to hear how you're recognizing your small wins. And remember, no success is too small to celebrate, even if it's just understanding one new word. That is progress.
So, the next time you achieve something small, whether it's learning a new English phrase or making progress toward a big goal, don't wait for the big win. Celebrate it. Stay motivated and keep moving forward.
Exactly. And remember, every little step gets you closer to your dream. Don't forget to like, share, and comment below. We'd love to know how you celebrate your small successes.
All right, everyone. Now it's time for our audience Q&A segment, where we answer your questions about today's topic. Why should you celebrate small success? We've received some great questions, and we can't wait to dive in. Ready, Ricky?
Absolutely. I love this part of the show. Let's get started with the first question.
Our first question comes from Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Please introduce yourself and ask your question. Hi, Raizel. Hi, Ricky. I'm Sarah from London. I love your podcast. My question is, how do I know when to celebrate a small success? Sometimes it feels like the progress is too minor to celebrate.
Hi, Sarah. Thanks for your question. That's a great one. You see, no success is too small to celebrate. Even completing a small task, like learning 5 new words in a week or speaking English for a few minutes each day, is a step forward. Celebrating keeps you motivated and reminds you of your progress, no matter how small. Raizel?
Exactly, Ricky. Sarah, think of it like building a house. You need to lay each brick carefully. Each small achievement is a brick that contributes to your bigger goal. So, whether it's completing a lesson or getting through a difficult conversation in English, celebrate it. It's these moments that add up.
Thanks, Sarah. Who's up next, Raizel?
Our second question comes from Mark. Hi, Mark. Welcome. What's your question?
Hi, I'm Mark from Canada. I struggle with staying consistent. Sometimes I don't feel like I've made enough progress to celebrate. How can I stay on track and celebrate without losing focus?
Great to have you, Mark. Consistency is tough, but here's the thing. Celebrating small successes can actually help you stay consistent. When you celebrate small wins, it gives you a sense of accomplishment, and that pushes you to keep going. Set small, manageable goals that you can track. For example, I'll speak English for 5 minutes every day this week. When you hit that goal, give yourself a little reward. What do you think, Ricky?
Totally agree. And don't forget, Mark, that progress isn't always visible right away. Sometimes it's internal, like feeling more confident or understanding a new concept. Those are wins too. Celebrating regularly helps maintain your focus because it reminds you that every bit of effort counts. Great question, Mark.
Absolutely. Thanks, Mark. And now, our final question comes from Priya. Hi, Priya. Tell us a bit about yourself.
Hi Raizel, hi Ricky. I'm Priya from India. My question is, what are some simple ways I can celebrate small successes, especially when I don't have much time?
Hi, Priya. Thanks for your question. Celebrating small successes doesn't have to take much time. It can be as simple as acknowledging your achievement by writing it down or sharing it with a friend. You can even take a few moments to just appreciate yourself for completing a task. It's the recognition that counts, not the size of the celebration. What do you think, Raizel?
Exactly. You could also reward yourself in small ways, like taking a 5-minute break, treating yourself to a nice snack, or even listening to your favorite song. What matters is that you pause to recognize your hard work, even in little ways. And trust me, it makes a big difference.
Thanks, Priya, and thanks to everyone for the awesome questions today. We hope these answers help you celebrate your small successes on your journey.
Yes, keep celebrating those wins. And for those listening, what small successes have you celebrated recently? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear from you.
Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye for now and keep celebrating.